Nike Untouchable Pro 3s. Let's hop right into it. Let's get into the design. Now, originally, these were all black, and the laces were black and everything too. Now, I did, put a little bit into this, did a little bit of my own customization, but you can still see the original colorway through it, and it's actually kind of slick. I like these black ones probably the best. I had 2 pair of these. The gold and white ones, I had 2, and yeah, I like these a lot because they do look slick without, the paint and stuff that I put on here. But they got 14 studs on the bottom, got a lot of grip into them, and the big thing about these is the sock. It's like a sock built in to the cleat. You might be thinking like, what is this on the top? But it's actually a sock. Now when you put the shoe on and you lace them up, it sticks to your foot. It's not like it's not tough. It's not restricting. It's actually comfortable to keep on your foot. And the Nike, they got the regular Nike signs they got on all the cleats, on the inside, outside, and the Vapor there, Vapor on the inside. You probably can't see it, maybe on this one, but yeah, Vapor right here. Probably can't see it though. Hard shell, and yeah, that's basically the design of these cleats. Now let's get into the overall feel of these. Now, one thing, it's a couple things that I really like about these, but I feel like the biggest thing is how versatile they are. A lot of guys on my team wear these cleats. You got receivers, cornerbacks, slot backs, quarterbacks, running backs, everybody wearing these cleats, and I think that's the big thing, that gets everybody. And I feel like what makes it that way is because of how light they are. They got the light tongue, carbon fiber on the bottom. If y'all can see it, I'll get close. That makes a big overall difference in these cleats because it's so much easier to pick up. Your foot's not gonna come off of these cleats unless somebody steps on the back. But it's just different, and I feel like that makes the big push for people to want to get these. And a lot of people gonna think like, oh, linemen can't wear these. Neither I'm a lineman, I can't wear these. If you're a DN, both of my DNs this year wore these cleats, and both of them 200 pounds, 240, 250. They're all big guys that can move, and this is what they chose to pick because they're lighter on their feet. They need to get around, and that's easier for them, especially as a high school player. I wouldn't recommend them for offensive linemen and players that are down in the trenches and need a little bit of support because these aren't those type of cleats. But overall, everyone can really wear them. Now the tread on these are good too. It got a 14-point tread, and here I'll show you on here. Now the bottom really digs into the dirt as well as the top, but this is one big downside to these cleats. And I've been dealing with this for a couple years. I worn these for like 3 or 4 years, and the big downside is that they get worn down. Now if you wear them every day like I have another pair of these, a gold pair, that I wore every day to practice, and one thing that I hated was that I slipped all the time. They get worn down quick. When you wear them every day and you burn them out, the bottom of the studs, they get worn down. So when you're playing in grass and dirt and you're in a muddy game, it's like you're in the trenches in World War II. Like, you trying to move. It's like slipping everywhere, falling, and that's the one thing that I really hate about these cleats. Under all the good things that I obviously said, but you just can't let these wear down. And as a football player, or even a lacrosse player, or whatever sport you may wear these in, that's the biggest downside, and you can't really get past it unless you have an extra set you know, save these for game day like I did. You know, it's little things like that you may have to do to preserve these to get better use. But yeah, overall that's what you may have to do. Great cleat overall, comfortable, lightweight, versatile. You know, hits all those marks. It's just, you know, the worn down effect. I mean, they happen to all cleats, but you know, the worn down effect. Now that we get towards the end of the video, I'm gonna go run down my pros and cons. Now for my pros, big thing, versatility. Anybody can wear them. You know, they feel great. They're very light. You know, you can do almost, you know, whatever you want with these. Downside, cons. Biggest thing, they get worn down quick. The studs, they're gone quick. You can't play around. You can't walk on concrete. You can't go, you know, running on concrete, kicking rocks, whatever you want to do. It's going to mess the studs up. You cannot do that. That's one big thing about these cleats. Can't mess that up. But overall, they're good. Another con, forgot about these. On the back, I know you see there's the loop to help you get your foot in. When sometimes this bottom part, I see it's like a little dip. I don't know if you can see it, but this dip, sometimes it may mess with the back of your Achilles. I don't know about everybody, kind of changes with certain people, but it may mess with your Achilles. Another con, when you first wear these, if you got a fat foot like me, sometimes my feet are kind of wide. When you slip these in the first couple times, the side of your foot will hurt. It's like they have to stretch kind of to it. You know, some cleats you can, you know, slide on, and you know that's not a problem. But these, they are, and you're gonna have to get through it. Once you get through it, they're, you know, great, perfect cleat to wear. It's only gonna be a couple days. Just gotta break them in as usual. But yeah, that's my overall assessment on the Nike Untouchable Pro 3s, and I'll see you later.